gold for Team USA. Welcome back to the Olympic Stadium, a packed house for the final of the men's discus. This is one of the oldest events in the Olympic Games. In fact, the very first Olympiad in 1896 featured discus throwing. Really is an iconic event, this. In fact, it's been used on the main posters for the Summer Olympics way back in 1920 and 1948. And at the very first Olympics in 1896, discus throwers even featured on stamps to publicise the games.
Next, the athlete from United States of America.
Well, the crowd definitely up for this event. Round two. Well, obviously the nerves are at an absolute premium here. Good performance from Team USA so far, and the scoreboard confirms it. They're in first place.
Next, the athlete from United States of America.
Well, the third attempt about to commence. Well, he likes that. It's been a good performance. First place at the midway point for Team USA, and things definitely going to plan. Well, that's good technique, a good throw as well.
United States of America with a distance of 59.11 meters.
Let's take a check on the scoreboard then, and it's Team USA in first place.
Next, the athlete from United
This is
States
all
of
about the
America.
speed across the circle before exploding to release from that right hand. That lands over 70 meters, and that's magnificent. Well, let's take a check on the scoreboard, and there's good news, lying in first place.
Next up, the
Needs good technique to spin round in that circle before exploding into life and releasing the discus into the London air. That lands over 60 meters, a terrific throw. Here's the replay. No complaints from the athletes about the facilities here. This really is a state-of-the-art stadium. Here we go then. Needs to just go for it here. Contact with the bar and it will fall. Well, here we go again. Second attempt at this height. This isn't limbo, you know. You have to go over rather than under the bar.
Dude, this is
good first round.
This is one of the best
Place to start.
sports games of all time.
Well, this competition really starting
Easy.
to hot up now as the bar starts to move up. Great technique to tuck their feet in at the end. Well, a first place performance so far from Team USA, and that is being shown on the scoreboard. Well, he took off too early there, nowhere near the standard. Well, here we go then. Attempt number 2.
It's not
That's
going
a
well.
foul. Here's the replay. Big test here. Well, that won't be any good, I'm afraid. A stutter in the run-up will have cost this athlete. This is the Olympic Stadium in London's East End.
I mean,
Some
any
terrific
sort
views
of,
over
like,
the city.
competitive
But now it's
high
time
jump
for the
is
next
actually
event to
insane.
take place. 80,000 here and there,
Especially
all watching.
Olympics.
This athlete shouldn't
The fact
have
that
a
they're able
problem
to
in
jump
clearing
over
this
this
height,
stuff
but
is
it isn't
actually
one of the
insane.
easier levels by any stretch of the imagination.
The way they're able to, like,
That's a good height
pick
to go
up
clear
end
this
over
one,
backwards
and no
like that.
problems
Jeez,
in
like-
doing so. Pressure's on here.
also mentally it's terrifying because, like, the bar itself.
Didn't give himself a chance at all of crossing there.
Dude, when
That's a good
when I did high jump in high school, it I landed on the bar, like, on my
Well, the
back.
takeoff was poor
Like, I
there.
landed on the bar, and it
I don't know
cut me
what
up
was wrong
bad.
with this athlete, but I think they need to have another look at this.
It's literally just a fiberglass, like, bar, really.
Ultimately a
Think.
failure,
You're not
but
fiberglass,
not
but
far
I
away
don't
from
remember
getting
what
this
it was.
absolutely
Yeah,
right.
probably just
A
plastic.
glorious day in London. Here at the Olympic Stadium, we've already seen so much action.
They're bendy than
But
you-
now it's
they're
the high
more
jump that
bendy than
takes
you think
centre
they are.
stage, and what a field we have here.
You definitely should have done high
Well, the
jump.
run-in was great, but the takeoff
You could
really
have just
left them in
ran
big
up to it
trouble.
and jumped over it.
Well, that was very close.
Not that one.
Very, very close. It's so tight.
It's also,
at the
like,
top.
jumping off of
USA lead the
one
way,
foot
but I tell you
can be a
what,
little bit
we
different,
really
too,
could
if you're
shook
used
a
to jumping
blanket
off 2
over the
feet.
challenges. This will be the ultimate test of technique.
I was always
and
afraid
talent.
to roll my
Bar's now
ankles
at a
when I
level
did it.
where I think the difficulty is very, very tough. Attempt number 2.
Because, like, you have to jump, you have to run up quick, and then, like, you turn these angles so fast, dude.
Hits the bar and it falls off. Here we go then. Attempt number 3.
I remember going straight from high jump to tennis as well.
Contact with the bar and it will
That's
fall.
fair too, because I mean, like, you could just send it, like, too far over the
Well,
mat,
frustration.
like, to the side.
disappointment.
Yeah, that's scary too. I remember some of the
This is the
some of, like,
Olympic
the pits that
Stadium,
we had
one
too,
of the
like,
most
that we used
ecologically
were
sound
sketchy.
structures in the
They're so
whole of
sketchy.
world
'Cause
athletics.
they weren't like
This stadium
they
really
weren't like
is
the
state of the art.
I don't know, like the rubber
80,000
or
in
whatever, like
capacity
how this
and
would be.
beautiful on the eye.
Sometimes it was literally just concrete outside. And they would just toss a mat on the
No problems
concrete.
whatsoever. Well, let's have a look at the replay. Let's have a look at the scoreboard then as Team USA lead the way, and they've done very, very well here. But this certainly isn't theirs to be taken for granted at this stage.
I don't even know if that would be considered a track.
Well, this is the second attempt.
Thing. Just the place where people go, I guess.
Goes clear despite rattling the bar.
Go.
Good performance
Must
from
beat the
Team
record.
USA so far, and the
I think I
scoreboard
set the
confirms
record
it.
though, so
They're in
it'd be
first
beat the
place.
record.
Oh, really going for it here. This jump would be a new world record.
Let's freaking go. You did?
Well, sometimes you can only stand back and applaud. What a performance, a new world record. Well, a first place performance so
something was
far from Team
filtered out.
USA,
I don't know what
and
it was.
that has been shown on the scoreboard. Here we go then, a moment of history in the making, a world record on the line here.
I wonder what it was though. Was it the scar one? That's pretty relaxed. That's not even crazy.
Ultimately a failure, but not far away from getting this absolutely right. Well, attempt number 2.
Dude, I could never run like around a track like that. I feel like the only time that I ever actually did like a run during track was
really left them in big trouble.
literally it was the middle school like track days where
This is the last chance.
you know they would just randomly take you off the track and you just do a random event.
Well, the takeoff was poor there. I don't know what was wrong with this athlete, but I think they need to have another look at.
We beat that one, so I'm gonna move on. I don't actually know. I have like a list of records, and I'm comparing them to
for the final
a group of people that used to play this game a lot.
Really is a
This is
tight
pretty much like
competition. It was nip and tuck in the
probably. I
qualifying
would say that
rounds.
it's probably the standard.
Who's going to take home Olympic
of
gold? Showing nice
rest of this.
rhythm on the runway here.
This game, unfortunately, is dead right now. I think it usually comes back during the Olympics.
The aim in this event is to carry momentum forward, not
For
upwards.
the likes, by the way. Also, tell me another game where you can play long jump and high jump in a video game. Oh my god. I know they release like a new Summer Olympics game every year, but I don't think the last I don't think there's been a good one since this one.
Round number 3.
I stepped over the line on that one, I think.
That attempt isn't going to count. Oversteps the board and into the putty.
Did you ever do long jump? You probably wouldn't get a long.
We're halfway through this long jump competition. This is a 4th attempt then for this athlete. Needs a good jump here. To make the most of a jump, you have to have height as well as distance.
This is. I am
Got
not
to hit the board flush here. If you jump high, you won't jump long, and that was the problem here. Just a smooth athlete on the runway. Well, oversteps the mark there, and that'll be a foul. Some people think that concrete and steel structures are ugly, but how can you feel that about this place? 80,000 people jammed in here for the next event.
Oh my gosh, man.
Well, just fell back rather,
I think the 45 is
and that will cost him some precious centimetres. That's good. That's really good. This is excellent. Well, that's another good jump.
have to get 8.9.
now.
It's freaking insane. Oh my gosh. I didn't even do it.
Oh dear, there was something dramatically wrong there. Didn't even attempt the jump.
representing
Here we
the
go
United
with
States
round
of
number 4.
America.
Eh? That's pretty good.
Really pumped up for this one.
There's no way I could still
behind
get
this athlete.
0-2. It's actually insane.
This is the 5th round of the long jump.
Well, I could get a perfect angle on this.
Away we go.
Oh my god, it's not even close.
Really quick on the runway, and the angle, well, perhaps not the best for this athlete. Good approach, this. Well, there was too much height
Getting
in
good
that
speed
jump,
lock
but
every
it
time.
cost-
It's just that I cannot get the angle. Well, I moved on, I guess. So, moving on to the next one.
Welcome along to the Olympic Stadium, the jewel in the crown of the Olympic Park. This is the place where these athletes will take the next step on their Olympic dream. Well, that was all right. Not bad at all. Second attempt. Can he beat his previous best?
Oh my god. I have, yeah. That was a lot. That was like a lot.
Well, this will be a no jump.
It
I'm
is another
afraid to
good
say
one.
there'll be a red flag, and that's frustrating.
I just remember playing this one when it came out on Xbox. I mean, like, it still holds. It literally still holds up. Like,
Oversteps
you
the
can't
board,
tell me
and
this
that's
looks
going to be a red
bad.
flag.
Like, it looks.
Doesn't matter
It
how
looks
far you
insane.
jump.
You're like,
If you can't
how
hit
old
the
it
board
is.
cleanly, then you've got no chance.
Yeah, I think the Mario vs. Sonic games are pretty good, actually.
Just doesn't have any momentum. Well, they say the tables don't lie. Team USA in 4th place.
Yeah, they did, dude. And then, like,
very,
they
very
never created another
average
good one ever
performance.
again.
Well,
This one
is
was
the
created by
final
Sega,
attempt
too.
for this athlete. Well, there's a reason for that, and it's a red flag.
Oof.
Welcome along to the Olympic Stadium, the
Hearing that
jewel in
sound
the
is like
crown of the Olympic
the worst
Park.
thing of all time.
This is the place where these athletes will take the next step on their Olympic dream.
Foul.
Also, javelin?
Well, that's not a good
What?
attempt. In fact, it's a foul.
That's sick.
Well, here we are in the second round.
To beat the record on this one, I have to get 101, which is very fun.
That's heading out towards 90 meters, a massive throw. And the fans like that. Well, here we go then on the runway. We'll look to launch this one.
Foul.
Well, technically, that was all over the place. It's a foul throw. Well, this is the 4th round when the athletes are fully warmed up. The nerves have gone. You expect the better throws here. That's over 90 meters. And I've got to be honest, the high jumpers are starting to get worried. Here we go again then in round 5 of the javelin.
Eh?
Foul.
It's
Oh,
so
that's
close.
arcing really long. Good performance from Team USA so far, and the scoreboard confirms it. They're in 1st place.
Please. Oh, no! It didn't even go that far.
A historic day, and quite rightly, the Olympic Stadium really does look splendid. Another perfect day at the 2012 Olympics. I think everybody's enjoyed this event so far. Now it's time for the javelin to take center stage, though. This is the Olympic
It's a really good
final.
release, but the angle isn't.
Arcs out to over 90 meters. second attempt. I think he'll be quite happy with that throw.
United States of America with a distance of 95.39 meters.
Well, here's the scoreboard at the end
there's
of that
not.
round, and it shows
Really?
first place.
This isn't an online
This is
game.
round number 3.
I mean, it is,
And this competition is getting steadily harder.
but they, so this game was actually removed from Steam a long time
Well,
ago,
that's
and
brilliant.
that's
Good
when
execution.
you were able to see like online
Midway
records and
through
stuff.
this event, and the USA are in
But-
first place.
Like I mentioned earlier, there's like
Starts
there was
the
this,
run now.
there's this group of British
Well, this
YouTubers.
is a long throw.
They're called
a
the
really
Sidemen,
long throw, and this
They've played
athlete
this game
looks
a
in
lot,
great
and they kind
shape.
of set this. I don't know. They really blew up this game, to be
That's
honest,
another
and they
good
still
one,
play it
and the
sometimes.
fans
But
respond well.
they kind of set the standard
Quite
for it,
rightly
I
as
think.
well.
And there's like some speed run stuff about it, but the thing is that it's skill based. Like, so you can.
Good performance that.
I don't know. It takes time for sure.
Well, let's take a check on the scoreboard.
Like, there's
and
definitely
good
some
news,
janky
right
things that you
in
can do to your
first place.
controller to like make sure that you get angles right and stuff, but I'm definitely not doing that. See?
Absolutely terrific.
It is. It is. I mean, you can like mess things up pretty easily. Like you have. I mean, you have to hit the angles right. You have to know what the angles
They're all
are.
ready to
And
get
then you have
this
to let it
event
go at the
underway.
right amount of time. And you have to be able to throw it straight too. So
Very impressive stuff, that. Well, let's take a check on the results at the end of round 1. Here we go again, then.
I've hit 100
Good stuff.
on
Very
this
good
thing.
stuff. Good performance from Team
Yeah, but
USA
you're the
so
best at like
far, and the
Souls games and
scoreboard
stuff.
confirms it.
It's like way
They're
more.
in first
It's like way
place.
cooler.
Third round of the javelin now. Well, not bad. Midway through this event,
feel like you probably
and the
just
USA
haven't played
are
a lot of
in
sports
first
games.
place.
More of a story guy.
Well, the crowd will react to that quite rightly. Well, after that round, this athlete, much to the crowd's delight, is in the lead. When justice is
Oh yeah.
back.
You also like difficult games. I actually do have to play Return though.
Quite rightly jumping for joy. That's close to a world record.
0.13 meters.
Well, a first place performance so far from Team USA, and that has been shown on the
For some
scoreboard.
reason I thought I had it.
Next up, the competitor representing
I don't know where it would be.
United States of America.
Sprinting towards the line.
It's definitely
Quick on
possible.
the runway
It looks
here.
good.
That's a good release. This is long. This is arcing out.
But I have a, I don't know. I have a feeling it'll be similar to like that Indiana Jones game that released.
Welcome to the Olympic Stadium. 80,000 people on hand here for the next event, and this really has been brought to life. The
Yeah,
jewel
that's probably
of
what
the
I'll do, too.
Olympic crown.
I mean, any sort of 007 game could be insane. Like, it could be really good.
That's sailing high. That's sailing long.
United States of America with a distance of
Nobody seems able to touch Team USA at this point. They're so far in the lead. This really is.
I mean, it could
very,
be
very good.
insane. I have no idea. Also, there's no other better judge than yourself. You know?
It's good distance on that shot. Well, that's the end
Could
of
be
the
buying
round,
crazier
and
things.
This is the reality of the situation. A
For worse things.
magnificent performance and a huge, huge lead.
I buy a lot of new games too.
This shot could be over 22
I
meters.
just like playing them. I just like trying it.
United States
First place at the midway point for Team USA, and things definitely going to plan.
Home.
Again, that's another good angle. What a powerful release. And that's why that's a terrific shot. Just the raw power of this athlete will get that shot out there and very much keep them in the hunt for a medal.
This could be good. It's good, but it's not good
Oh,
enough.
this looks good. A wonderful performance so far, and the results on the scoreboard are just as electrifying. It is a terrific, terrific lead that this athlete takes from here. He'll be happy with that.
United States of America with a distance of 23.82 meters.
He's delighted with that. Everything went right here.
United States of America.
This is the Olympic Stadium in London's East End. Some terrific views over the city, but now it's time for the next event to take place. 80,000 here and they're all watching. I think you can see from that celebration that the athlete's happy with that throw. What a lead the USA are enjoying in this competition. It's been a magnificent performance so far, and their lead now is certainly huge.
That was close. That was really close.
Fantastic release, and this looks long.
United States of America.
Oh my, this is a massive throw. This is going to be close to a world record. That's a fantastic shot.
United States of America with a distance of 23.
Midway through this event, and the USA are in first place.
United States of America.
Well, the USA remain in contention after that last throw.
United States of America with a distance of 33.2.
Let's take a check on the scoreboard then, and it's Team USA in first place.
Next,
The fifth attempt.
United States of America.
This is massive, it's over 22 meters.
United States of America with a distance of 33.43 meters.
Let's take a check on the scoreboard then, and it's Team USA in first place.
Next, lead from
Sixth
United
and final
States of
round then for
America.
this athlete. Nimble feet across the circle and does well to stay in as again that shot goes well out.
United States
Unbridled joy here, first and the new Olympic champion. Welcome along to the Aquatic Centre then. The next event is the 10-metre platform diving. And this should be a real opportunity for the high flyers to show their worth to the games. Certainly some nerves out there with that first round performance, but that's good. The crowd seem to like it. Let's take a look at the replay. Let's see how the judges rated it. Going for the most difficult of all the dives available here. Has to pull this off. This athlete could make history here. Well, that's a terrific dive. Let's have another look at it. Let's see how they rated it. Let's take another look at the scoreboard then after the latest round in the men's diving. Whichever way you want to look at it, this athlete can certainly do better than that. Not a great dive, that. Let's have a look at the replay. And there you see the over-rotation and the big splash into the water. And the judges will punish that. That's a well-executed dive from the USA. Every phase was about right. Well done. Here's the replay. This is a really good dive. Well, this is quite risky. One of the tougher dives in the competition. He'll be happy with that. Let's take a look at the replay. Good degree of difficulty and well executed. Well, here's the final round of the diving. Again, another decent dive, that. Not quite perfect, but not bad at all. Here's the replay. This athlete's... Welcome back to the London Aquatic Centre. This state-of-the-art venue really has been one of the jewels in the London 2012 crown. Well, this is going to be a difficult selection, and good execution here will see them right in the mix. Really good technique, and then the body absolutely straight as it enters the water. Well, if he doesn't get this right, he'll be very disappointed. Well, that's a great dive. More good skill shown here, and all of those hours and those early morning starts are shown off. Well, what about the judges? What's their view on all of this? Well, it's ambitious, bold and brave. Let's see whether he can pull this off. Well, that was another really good dive from this athlete. Did exactly what he set out to. Terrific dive. Let's have a look at the replay. Well, how do the judges rate this performance? Well, this is the toughest dive that he could possibly have chosen. More than satisfactory, that dive. Well, I think he knows he still has more to come. Here's the replay. Well, this has been an outstanding competition. There's no doubt in my mind we're watching a potential Olympic champion, but the difficulty level of this next dive could take it beyond all the rest in the field. Let's take a look at the replay. Good degree of difficulty and well executed. Done really well so far. One final attempt to really nail this one. Well, that was nice. I think that was all right. Still very much a work in progress, that last dive. Well, let's have a look at the replay. And now it is over to the judges to get their view on this. Not quite gold for China on this occasion, but a good performance and a silver. 4 years of preparations since Beijing, and these athletes now must be ready. Any injuries, any doubts must be shoved clear from their mind. Not outstanding, but certainly a good first round performance. Here's the replay. This is a really good dive. Well, here's the scoreboard after that first dive. Fantastic stuff from the USA. Really good dive. Just great strength on the takeoff. And then from there, it's a case of using all of that technique. Spinning beautifully through the air and then entering the water perfectly. Great spring off the board there. Another good dive. Here's the replay. Dive number 4 then. Well, this is brave. This is a really brave dive. Well, he likes that performance, and quite rightly so. Here's the replay. Plenty of points for this, you'd think. Well, round number 5, and this is when these divers can look to some of the more complicated routines. Oh, well done. He'll be happy with that performance. Good dive. Well, let's have a look at the scores. This is a big moment. A really tough dive selected. Well, that's a good dive from the USA. Happy with that. Here's the replay. Let's see what the judges have got to say about that. Here we are at the Aquatic Centre, ready for the men's 10-metre platform. Big decision, this. Difficult selection, difficult dive to complete. Needs to execute to score highly, but it's certainly risk and reward. Let's check on the replay. I'm sure the scores will flatter this athlete. Let's take a check of the leaderboard at the end of the first round. Well, this is quite risky. One of the tougher dives in the competition. Did everything he needed to do and more with that performance. Well, that's a terrific dive. Let's have another look at it. A number of options that the diver can take. Is it going to be the case, though, of pushing himself, or will it be a case of playing safe? Well, that was good. I don't think he can ask for much more than that. An impressive performance, this. Executed to perfection. Here's the replay. It's been an excellent performance so far, but do they really need to go for one of the more difficult dives here? Very pleasing, that last dive from the USA. Executed well. The crowd seem to like it. Let's take a look at the replay. Technically, that had everything that you would hope to see from that dive, and I'm sure the judges will be more than happy to reflect that in their scores. Well, it's been a good performance for the USA up to this point, and now they lead by some distance on the scoreboard. Well, that's good. That's very good. You can't expect anything else, though. Here's the replay. This is a really good dive. Well, the final dive of the competition must make it count here. Well, you can't help but sit back and admire that effort. That's a very good dive. Well, here's the replay. Technically, this is the final event of this session at the Aquatic Centre here in Stratford. The athletes are ready, 17,500 fans are ready. Let's get it on. Well, that's a very pleasing dive. The replay doesn't lie. She must be delighted with that. Dive number 2, still need to be careful what to choose here. Only this athlete knows. That pleases the crowd. Quite rightly delighted with that. Let's take a look at the replay of that great dive. Interesting selection, this. A middle-of-the-pack dive in terms of difficulty. Will that be enough to keep them right there or thereabouts? Here's the replay. So far, this diver has put on a show, but are they willing to go that extra mile with this next attempt? It's a really good dive, that, and quite rightly happy with it. This is the final attempt, and this athlete has been outstanding so far. The question is, though, Can they go one better? Well, that's a good takeoff from the platform. Great entry into the water. I think she'll be pleased with that. That's a decent dive. Well, that's a great finish. Both hands. Welcome back to the Aquatic Centre, and the next event is the women's 10-metre platform final. That really was an excellent dive. Quite rightly delighted with that. Let's take a look at the replay of that great dive. Been brilliant so far, this athlete, and the question is now, can they follow up their recent attempts with another huge effort here? Discus is an event that favours the older athlete. In fact, over the years, the majority of the champions have been over the age of 30. This is mainly down to the fact it's so difficult to master the technique of throwing a discus well. Well over 60 metres with that last effort. Well, that's a super start to this competition. Crowd responding to that. Good performance from Team USA so far, and the scoreboard confirms it. They're in first place. Well, that's excellent. A grade A performance. Midway through this event, and the USA are in first place. Well, that's a good angle of release, and this should be a good throw. It is. That's a very good throw. Well, that's an excellent throw. Well, having gone through the mental process, this athlete is now ready to throw.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Well, history being made, and this athlete will now enter the list of some of the sport's greatest athletes. That's a new Olympic record. Well, no disappointments in this throw as it goes long, short of 70 metres. But over... This is the Olympic Stadium, one of the most ecologically sound structures in the whole of world athletics. This stadium really is state-of-the-art. 80,000 in capacity and beautiful on the eye. Over 70 metres, and that's a huge effort. Always good to get on the leaderboard in the first round. Well, that's a good throw from the USA. In fact, no, I'll upgrade it. It's excellent. Here we go, attempt number 3 then. A brilliant throw, launching it long. I think he likes that. The nerves have gone now. It's another biggie, this one. Well, that's another good throw for Team USA. 5th attempt now. Well, the crowd appreciate it, but I think he knows he can throw further. Well, let's take a check on the scoreboard, and there's good news, lying in first place. A fantastic throw, around 70 metres. Oh, that's terrific. Let's have a look at the... Well, some people think that concrete and steel structures are ugly, but how can you feel that about this place? 80,000 people jammed in here for the next event. That lands over 60 metres, a terrific throw. Second attempt. Well, that was a good performance, although not really impacting on the scoreboard, but it certainly shows exactly what this competitor is capable of. This could be massive. Well, that's a good round, and there's no doubt now that this competitor can have the confidence that they can keep up with the leaders here.
Oh my God.
Great throw, this one. Could be a long one. Well, from the coil to the explosion at the end, that's a massive throw. Everything technically right.
It's so bad, man.
Another brilliant effort over 60 metres. Well, here's the scoreboard at the end of that round, and it shows first place. Well, I think he's quite happy with that performance. What a performance. That's an Olympic gold. Well, for the kids watching this at home, that's how you throw a discus. Absolutely perfect technique. Team USA has another Olympic champion and another gold medal for the table. Second place for Jamaica, that means silver, but a place on the podium. It's a bronze medal for Belgium, third place. Let's take a check. Conditions just about perfect. A very slight headwind for these athletes to throw into. And that's perfect for discus. The men's discus is one of the oldest events at the Olympic Games. There's been good success for the USA, but more recently, Germany, Lithuania and Estonia all on the podium.
Why?
Well over 60 metres with that last effort. As expected, the United States make a strong start to this competition. That lands over 60 metres, a terrific throw. Taking a check on the scoreboard, and Team USA are in second place.
Always just a couple degrees off.
Well, that one lands, and it's well over 70 metres. What a throw! Uncoils now.
You just tell right away.
That's going to go
You just
out,
tell
so
right
it's
away
going to
if
be
it's gonna
long,
good.
this one, very long. Oh, that's massive! Absolutely massive! A huge new personal best.
I actually cannot believe how much farther it has to go.
Absolutely incredible throw, and he knows it. He absolutely knows it. Uncoils now.
The worst one.
Well, that's going to go out, and it's going to be long, this one. Very long. Oh, that's massive! Welcome to this beautiful Olympic Stadium. Built specifically for these games. This really is the jewel of the crown. Absolutely sold out. What a venue this is. Massive launch towards 60 meters. Excellent stuff. What a performance. Off he goes in round number 2. Well, that's a massive, massive throw and could be very close to an Olympic record. Well, no disappointments in this throw as it goes long, short of 70 meters, but over 60, and I think this athlete will be delighted with that. 4th attempt. Well, that's a massive, massive throw and could be very close to an Olympic record. This is a massive throw, nearly 70 meters. Last chance saloon, 6th and final attempt. Great throw, this one. Could be a long one. Well, he likes that. It's been a good performance. Well, what a performance. What a great performance and celebration, to be fair. This athlete deserves everything they get. And there's nothing better than sharing that moment with a full house. Team USA has another... Terrific atmosphere, and this really should bring the best out of these athletes. Has a great elegance about him, this athlete. Well, that's a good choice. Well, made it look like a formality. Very, very comfortably clear. Round number 2 then. How does the approach change here? Well, this is for an Olympic record. This is a historic moment. Big test, this. Well, that won't be any good, I'm afraid. A stutter in the run-up will have cost this athlete. No chance of going clear when you hit the bar that hard. Well, he took off too early there. Nowhere near the standard. Well, this is the final attempt at this height. Pressure's on. Didn't give himself a chance at all of crossing there. Views over the city of London as evening approaches and the final of the women's high jump takes centre stage. What a field we have in this event. 8 of the world's best going toe-to-toe. Who will be able to jump the highest? She clips the bar and it falls. Needs a good takeoff here. Ultimately a failure, but not far away from getting this absolutely right. Contact with the bar and it will fall. Four years of training wasted in one event. And welcome to the Olympic Stadium here, the jewel in the crown of the Olympic Park. This is a terrific venue, made from some recycled and some of the most sustainable materials. This really is a green stadium of the new millennium. And these athletes are all ready to go on the first step of their Olympic dream. History in the making for this athlete who's looking to set a new world record. And the high jump gods are looking down on this. And will they be on the athlete's side? Hits the bar and it falls off.
Okay, so we're going to beat 2.18. probably going to be
Well, the
difficult.
takeoff was poor there. I don't know what was wrong with this athlete, but I think they need to have another look at this. Well, the run-in was great, but the takeoff really left them in big trouble. The reaction says it all, really. Not a good performance.
First, Switzerland with a height of 2.03. Second, France with a height of 2.01.
Time now to take a quick look at the medal tape. Another glorious day in London. Here at the Olympic Stadium, we've already seen so much action, but now it's the high jump that takes centre stage, and what a field we have here.
Is this even
That won't be
possible?
any good,
Is
I'm
2.2
afraid.
even possible?
A stutter in the run-up will have cost this athlete. No chance of going clear when you hit the bar that hard. She clips the bar and it falls. Needs to go clear here. Well, the run-in was great, but the takeoff really left them in big. 4 years of preparations since Beijing, and these athletes now must be ready. Any injuries, any doubts, must be shoved clear from their mind. Hits the bar and it falls off. Attempt number 2. Will it be a better effort? Contact with the bar and it will fall. There's only one option now. Got to go clear at this height. This is the third and final attempt. She clips the bar and it falls. Well, you can see the athlete, no complaints from the athletes about the facilities here. This really is a state-of-the-art stadium. Great technique to tuck her feet in at the end. The replay doesn't lie. She must be delighted with that. Team USA then putting the pressure on at the top of the scoreboard, but there are 2 or 3 others that are very close by. Well, this bar is getting ever so high now. This would require a great leap. Everything must be right to get this world record. Well, the takeoff was poor there. I don't know what was wrong with this athlete, but I think they need to have another look at this. Second attempt. Well, that won't be any good, I'm afraid. A stutter in the run-up will have cost this athlete. No chance of going clear when you hit the bar that hard. Ultimately a failure, but not far away from getting this out. Views over the city of London as evening approaches, and the final of the women's high jump takes centre stage. What a field we have in this event. 8 of the world's best going toe-to-toe. Who will be able to jump the highest? Second attempt. Ultimately a failure, but not far away from getting this absolutely right.
Jeez.
Well, the run-in was great, but the takeoff really left them in big trouble. Well, the disappointment is... Well, this stadium looks splendid. This is the finals of the long jump, and this crowd has been waiting for this event to start for quite some time. The athletes going through their final preparations, and this is the field of competitors. So much talent in there, and it really could be any one of 8. I can't help but feel that this athlete needs a world record to win this event. Well, this is the first attempt in the men's long jump. A white flag, not in surrender, but in celebration of a good jump. Here's the scoreboard, and Team USA are in second place.
Foul.
Well, that's going to be a red flag. He overstepped on that effort. USA in third place after the latest round.
Next, the athlete from United
Great
States
speed
of
on the
America.
runway. Can he follow it up with good technique? Well, no attempt there, and understandably so. Rhythmically, something went wrong on the way to the board, and then the next thing, he was sprinting through the sand.
Next, the athlete from United States
Showing
of
nice
America.
rhythm on the runway here.
Damn.
Too much height in the jump takes away momentum and takes away centimetres. Got to hit the board flush here. Well, that was an average performance. Well, in sixth after that round, and USA won't be happy with this. Well, jumped up rather than long, and that cost in the end. This is the Olympic Stadium. Welcome. One of the most sustainable ever built. The lower bowl is set into the existing landscape, meaning less need for steel. Well, the problem with that jump was that the trajectory into the sand was just too high. Second attempt. Nerves should be gone by now. This is another pleasing performance, so elegant. Legs launched out in front before landing in the sand. Does well not to lean back. It's really good technique. Let's take a check on the scoreboard then, and it's Team USA in first place. This is an event where keeping momentum is crucial, and if you jump high, you won't jump long. Well, that's brilliant. Well, the crowd like that. A terrific jump. Really was good. Bang on the board that. This is a good jump, a really good jump. Terrific technique on the runway, then leaps high into the air. Good lunge as well. Nice landing. Jumps up high, but in the end, no real distance. Some people think that concrete and steel structures are ugly, but how can you feel that about this place? 80,000 people jammed in here for the next event. Well, the trajectory was too low on this occasion, and that cost valuable centimetres. Here we go then, round two. Nice landing. Great power on the runway then. Good elevation, full stretch through the bicycle, and then sits nicely down. Does well there. Well, that one's a good jump as he lands well in the pit. White flag as well. Got to hit the board flush here. Well, that went wrong, and badly wrong, so it's a foul. Showing nice rhythm on the runway here. Well, there was lots to like in this jump. Plenty of momentum, plenty of speed, but just not enough height. Well, that jump won't count for anything on this occasion. Plenty of crowd support here. They're all ready to get this event underway. Well, here we go with round one then. Just seems to have the confidence flowing here. Good hitch and then a long kick out. Nice landing as well. Spun away, didn't cost himself any needless centimetres.
Oh my.
Well, this athlete seemed to struggle there in slowing down enough to hit the board. Maybe he's in the wrong event. This isn't the 100 metres. Great conditions this for long jumping. And that really is a treat for this crowd. Anytime you jump up rather than long, it takes away distance, and that was the problem here. His speed was locked in, but maybe it was too quick. Maybe just overcooked it because he couldn't hit the board.
Next, the athlete from United
Just a
States of
smooth
America.
athlete on the runway. Jumps up high, but in the end, no real distance on. Come back then for the final of the men's long jump. This really is a tight competition. It was nip and tuck in the qualifying rounds. Who's going to take home Olympic gold? Well, there was too much height in that jump, and it cost valuable distance. Well, where do you want to start with this jump as we take a look at the replay? I think everything from the start to the middle to the end, all wrong. Well, it was an okay round, and I think there's still plenty of time to improve here. The aim in this event is to carry momentum forward, not upwards. The nerves have gone now. This is an event where keeping momentum is crucial, and if you jump high, you won't jump long. Well, that's a good jump. Let's take a look at that replay. Let's have a look at the leaderboard, and Team USA are in 4th place.
Next up, the competitor representing
Well, this is the
United
final
States of
attempt for this
America.
athlete. That's good. That's really good. This is excellent.
Eh? It's pretty good.
Super takeoff on the board, and that
Still
might be
not
close
even
to a personal
close to
best.
what it needs to be. It's crazy.
Terrific atmosphere, and this really should bring the best out of these athletes.
How have I gotten mine before?
Needs to find a better trajectory into the sand here. Second attempt. Can he beat his previous best? That's good. That's really good. This is excellent. Well, that's wonderful. He'll be up with the leaders with that. Well, taking a quick look here. That's not a bad jump at all.
Oh, that's another good one.
Well, that's another very, very good jump
Same thing.
from this athlete. Fourth attempt.
So bad.
Well, jumped up rather than long, and that cost in the end in the final distance. That was a really good jump, and that should put this athlete up amongst the leaders. Just a smooth athlete on the runway. Well, that's another good takeoff and a good landing too. This is the Olympic Stadium, one of the most ecologically sound structures in the whole of world athletics. This stadium really is state-of-the-art. 80,000 in capacity and beautiful on the eye. Well, this place is going absolutely mad.
9.02,
Look
that
at
actually
that
beats my
celebration.
record too,
A
my personal
new
best.
world record. Hits the board nicely. That's another
dubs.
strong effort from this athlete. It doesn't matter which country you want to win the gold medal in this event. You've got to respect the start that athlete's made to this competition.
Nice.
Next up, the competitor representing United States of America.
This is the second round. Needs to get more height on that jump, really, to find a good distance. Round number 3.
Oh my god.
Needs to find a way of keeping momentum and jumping a
dub.
little lower.
Welcome to the best game of all
Bounce off
time.
the boards, and that's another terrific jump. Perfect on takeoff. Good hitch kick in the air, and then the landing was terrific as well.
I actually just hit a huge
To get
long
the
jump
most
too.
out of a long jump attempt,
missed it.
you need to get the right height and the right speed, then you get the right distance. That's good. That's really good. This is excellent. Well, maybe just short in the end, but another terrific jump. Showing nice rhythm on the runway here.
Oh my god.
Well, decides not to jump on this occasion, and I'm not sure exactly why. This stadium looks splendid. This is the finals of the long jump, and this crowd has been waiting for this event to start for quite some time. The athletes
Thank
going
you for the
through their
rose.
final preparations, and this is the field of competitors.
Thank
So
you for
much
the
talent
heartbeat,
in
what
there,
the
and it
heck?
really could
Thank
be any
you.
one of 8.
I heart you, heart.
This is the second round. That's another good round.
Big
round 2.
W's. You're gonna hit the longest long jump you've ever
Here's the
seen in your
scoreboard,
life.
and Team USA are in second place.
Okay, it's not gonna be good. Disregard this one. This one. This
Well,
one.
just fell back rather, and that will cost him some precious centimeters.
Ready?
Well, the rhythm was off, missed the board, and didn't even follow through with the
That's on me.
jump. Got to hit the board flush here.
Oh man.
Well, that's not bad, but it's not great
There's
either.
no way I just ran right through it.
Well, the scoreboard doesn't lie, and sitting in 5th place after that round is what this athlete's looking at.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh my god, it's so bad. It's so hard.
Well, that round shows
It's so hard to
just
time
how
it
strong
right.
this competitive.
Ah. I went on to a different event.
This is the Olympic Stadium. Welcome. One of the most sustainable ever built.
Triple jump now.
The lower bowl is set into the existing landscape, meaning less need for steel.
This is going to be even worse. Not bad.
Lost momentum through the 3 phases. Here we go then for the second attempt in the men's triple jump.
Oh my God.
All right. Very average though. Here we go in the latest round of the triple jump. Just seemed to run out of juice through the 3 phases. This has been an entertaining triple jump so far.
Oh? Oh, dude.
This athlete can do so much.
It's hard to be consistent with
the results do reflect
the
it.
angles. Oh my God, they're all over the place.
Oh dear. Well, that just wasn't good enough. 6 rounds then. And one of these athletes will be crowned the champion. Well, very lucky to even make the sound.
A distance of 16.35.
Here's the replay.
Oh, I didn't mean to go on to the next event, but I keep doing it.
The design of the javelin has changed over the years, but the technique remains very similar. The key to this is all about the speed on the runway and then making sure at the point of release, the athlete's able to still stop before the line to keep the throw legal. Well, that looks like a big one. Oh, this could be a massive throw. That's over 90 meters. Starts the run now.
Thank you for... What the hell is that? Gamer-tater? Thanks, man. Oh wait, that was actually worth 10? That's actually insane, thank you.
Good performance from Team USA so far, and the scoreboard confirms it. They're in
I've never
first
seen
place.
that one.
Well, that's a good performance. A super start to this competition. First place at the midway point shows this athlete is all about the business of winning a gold medal.
Thank you for... Oh my God. Thank you for the,
Really good throw.
the perfume, dude. Appreciate
Let's
it.
take a check on the scoreboard.
Dude, you're funding my
It's
day.
Team USA in first place. Well, I think he's quite happy with that performance. Well, let's take a check on the scoreboard, and there's good news, lying in first place. Well, that looks like
I
a big
genuinely
one.
think- I think
This could be
100
a
is
massive
impossible.
throw. That's over 90 meters. This is the Olympic Stadium in London's East End. Some terrific views over the city. But now it's time for the next event to take place. 80,000 here, and they're all watching. The javelin goes up. That one's another high one. It's right down the middle, and bang! Started well here. Starts the run now. Well, this looks brilliant. This could be even 90 meters. Well, I think we're looking at a new Olympic champion here. 2 throws gone. Now on to the 3rd attempt. Good stuff. Very good stuff. Halfway through then, and the scoreboard is a welcome sight for this athlete, proudly sitting on top of the leaderboard. The javelin goes up, that one's another high one, it's right down the middle, and bang! Really good throw. Here we go again then, in round 5 of the javelin. Now it goes up, it's high and it's long. Not quite the right trajectory though. Not a great throw, but not a bad throw by any stretch of the imagination. There he goes then, final attempt. Good pace on the runway.
I don't think it's going to be good enough.
Well, that's terrific. Absolutely terrific. No complaints from the athletes about the facilities here. This really is a state-of-the-art stadium. Well, looks quick on the runway here. That's a good release. This is long. This is arcing out. Here we go then, round 2. Well, this is a long throw, a really long throw, and this athlete looks in great shape. Well, that's a good performance. Well, a first-place performance so far from Team USA, and that has been shown on the scoreboard.
Representing United States of America.
Third round of the javelin now.
It's going to be a foul for sure. What was it?
Well, that's another good throw for Team USA. A super start to this competition. First place at the midway point shows this athlete is all about the business of winning a gold medal. Well, this is heading towards 90 meters. Well, the crowd appreciates it, but I think he knows he can throw further. Well, here we go then on the runway. We'll look to launch this one.
Oh, that's really far, actually. Look at that.
Well, I think
okay, we got 100.
could be being made here. That was
My
so
personal
close
best is
to a world record.
100.98.
It's all going to come
You
down
have to beat
to this, the delivery.
101.13.
Well, the USA remain in contention after that last throw. Look at the Olympic Stadium. It really does look splendid. Another perfect day at the 2012 Games. The next event is the final of the javelin.
Oh,
Let's take a check on that leaderboard. Second attempt.
just not good enough.
Oh, that's a massive
101.13. How is it even possible?
Third round of the javelin now. Foul. Oh, this could be huge. Heading out towards 100 meters. Fourth attempt this, 2 more remain.
That's going to be a foul too, for sure. What?
Well, that's good technique, a good throw as well. Well, let's have a look at the scoreboard at the end of the round, and clearly out in the lead by some margin. It's the USA. Foul. Oh, that's arcing really long. When justice is back. Out to over 90 meters, a punch of the air in delight. This event has changed over the years with the redesign of the javelin. First attempt. Oh, it's over 100 meters. That is incredible.
Is that another 100? What the hell?
Here we go again then.
I actually did not think it was going to even go that far at all.
Foul.
A wonderful performance so far, and the results on the scoreboard are just as electrifying. It is a terrific, terrific lead that this athlete takes from here. Absolutely terrific. Sails cross 90 meters. Starts the run now.
Huh? Don't foul. That could... Oh, it's not even freaking close.
Well, we'll
What
get
else do
the
I have to
official
do?
ruling on this one, but that's another massive throw.
States of America.
This is round number 5 then. That's over 90 meters, and I've got to be honest, the high jumpers are starting to get worried. 6th and final round then for this athlete.
Foul.
Well, he'll be really happy with that performance. Welcome back to the Olympic Stadium then for the men's javelin.
States of America.
First attempt then on the runway. Arcs out to over 90 meters. Well, it's been a good performance for the USA up to this point, and now they lead by some distance on the scoreboard. Absolutely terrific. Sails cross 90 meters. Here we go, attempt number 3 then.
Damn! That was pretty good.
Take a bow.
That's right.
That is magnificent. Over 100 meters. That's superhuman. Well, that looks like a big one. Oh, this could be a massive throw. That's over 90 meters. The 5th attempt. Well, that was so
Let go a little bit
close to
longer.
beating the world record. So close. A tremendous performance.
Foul.
Well, that's going to be a foul. Just couldn't stop the head. The winner today will have to send that javelin out towards 90 meters to take home the medal. Great distance on this one as it flies high in the air. Again, this is going to be close to 90 meters. Oh, he's beaten it. That's huge. Second attempt. Can he beat his previous best?
Oh. Oh! 101.02. That's actually
What a
huge.
moment in this man's life. He can't forget this. A new world record. Well, a first place performance so far from Team USA, and that has been shown on the scoreboard.
Okay, so 101 is possible.
Next.
101.98 seems.
United States of America.
Wait. It's 101.13.
Well,
Getting
the
there.
third attempt about to commence.
This will probably be it.
The speed was good, but the angle of release was just too low. In the end, didn't get full extension.
United States of America with a distance
Well, didn't quite get the technique right there.
10.12 meters.
What a lead the USA are enjoying in this competition. It's been a magnificent performance so far, and their lead now is certainly huge. Well, he likes that. It's been a good performance. Let's have a look at the scoreboard at the end of that round and look at this lead. It really is commanding at this stage. Here we go again then in round 5 of the javelin.
Oh.
Foul.
Freaking controller disconnected.
Well, that's the end of the round, and comfortably in the lead here. It really has been an impressive performance. The javelin goes up. That one's another high one. It's right down the middle, and bang! A moment of his design of the javelin has changed over the years, but the technique remains very similar. The key to this is all about the speed on the runway, and then making sure at the point of release, the athlete's able to still stop before the line to keep the throw legal. Let's take another check on the standings then. Well, that's a good angle of release, and this should be a good throw. It is. That's a very good throw. Crowd really starting to enjoy this. It's a great spectacle at the London 2012 Olympics.
One and only. He sent me a ton of gifts.
We await the official measurement, but that one's well over 60 meters.
He sent me a gamer tater.
Well, 7th place at this halfway mark. Not the best of reading for this athlete, and certainly capable of better. But the scoreboard doesn't lie, and that's how it is at this stage. Team USA needs a
Did you have anything in mind?
They've not been very good so far. They're back in 7th. They'll be happy with that.
Oh.
Well, first place
Chick-fil-A goes hard.
so
I was going to
far
say
from Team
Chipotle.
USA,
Either
and
Chipotle or
that is
Chick-fil-A.
being shown on the scoreboard. Oh, that's arcing really long. Technique, absolutely perfect. Welcome to this beautiful Olympic stadium built specifically
That's why
for these games. This
I wasn't
really
going to
is
say it because I know at one
the
point
jewel of the
you
crown.
had it a lot.
Absolutely sold
But
out. What a
I think it's been a
venue this
minute
is.
since I've seen a picture of Chipotle and anything, so.
Super start to this competition. Good first round. Well, it's been a good performance for the USA up to this point.
It could be a good option too,
now they
though.
lead by some distance on the scoreboard. Well, looks quick on the runway here.
Chipotle
That's
is good.
a good release. This is long. This is arcing out. Oh, that's massive from Team USA. A huge throw. The fans like that. First place at the midway point for Team USA, and things definitely going to plan.
No, I don't think that's a hot
This is
take at all.
Throw, a really long throw, and this athlete looks in
I think
great shape.
Qdoba, you definitely get more bang for your
Well,
buck.
let's take a check on the
100%.
scoreboard, and there's good news, lying in first place.
I haven't had either in a while, but the last one that I had was
Round number
Qdoba.
A brilliant throw, launching it long. I think he likes that. Here he goes then, final attempt. Good pace on the runway. This could be massive. And that's closing in on one of the biggest throws of all time. Winner today will have to send that javelin out.
They also don't
towards
charge
90
extra for like
meters
blocking stuff,
to
I
take
don't think,
home the
so
medal.
it's a big, big W, in my opinion.
Oh, it's flying high.
Any place where like you build your own stuff, and like
towards 90
you have to pay
meters.
extra for
A
certain
decent
things, it's
first
insane
round
to me, I
performance.
think. Unless it's like,
Nobody seems able to touch Team USA
like
at
a
this
specialty
point. They're
protein
so
or something
far
like
in the
that.
lead. This really is very, very good.
Next up, the competitor representing United
Well, here we
States of
are in the
America.
second
I also
round.
don't think Chipotle has any sort of seafood option. Unless I'm wrong. And they have like shrimp or something.
This could be big. This could be very big. Well, the crowd will react to that quite rightly.
26.47 meters.
A wonderful performance so far, and the results on the scoreboard are
Yeah, no,
just
that's-
as electrifying. It is
That's very
a
true, especially-
terrific,
yeah.
terrific lead.
I
that
think it's
this athlete
I think
takes from
Taco Bell
here.
stuff is sometimes priced ridiculously. Like, right, like the steak quesadilla is actually insanely expensive.
Well, this could
I mean,
throw the
any
cat
quesadilla
amongst
at
the
Taco Bell is
pigeons.
expensive.
Midway
is
through this
crazy.
event, and the USA are in first place.
But aren't they like $7?
That's over 90
It's crazy that
meters.
that's just normal.
I've got to be honest, the high jumpers are starting to get worried.
From United States of America.
It's all going to come down to this, the delivery.
It's crazy that it's normal to go out and be like, oh, I'm just going to spend $45 on food real quick.
Well,
See?
let's see what they
Like,
measure
what?
this
Doesn't make
time.
any
That's a
sense.
decent throw. Well, let's have a look
It
at
means
the
it's
scoreboard
possible.
at the
Dude,
end of the
Taco Bell
round.
could
and
literally sell those
clearly out
quesadillas
in
for
the lead by
$2
some
probably,
margin.
and
It's
still
the
make a
USA.
profit.
Well, that looks like a big one. Oh, this could be a massive throw. That's over 90 meters.
$50 on
Well,
pho
let's
is
have
a
a
little
look at the
bit.
replay. This really is a good throw. And let's take welcome to the Olympic Stadium here, the jewel in the crown of the Olympic
But you're,
Park.
like,
This is a
you're-
terrific venue.
It used to
Made
be like
from some
used to
recycled and some of the most
We're
sustainable
fucking
materials.
old as
This
hell.
really is a green
But
stadium.
Pho
of the
is a
new
little bit different
millennium.
because like you get a shit ton of
These athletes
food
are
and
all
like you
ready
know
to
it's gonna
go
be
on the
good.
first step.
But like if you go to McDonald's or something, you're still
Second
spending
attempt.
like if you're
Nerves
getting
should be gone
food
by
for
now.
2 people, it's still minimum $30. It's actually insane.
Foul.
Good
I mean, same with
performance from
Taco
Team
Bell. Like, if
USA
you're getting
so
food for
far,
2
and the
people, it's $30.
scoreboard confirms it. They're in first place.
Like, I can't even imagine buying for like a family or something. That has to be like, are people spending $100 at fucking McDonald's?
Close
dude?
to a world record, that.
100.7.
Well, that's the end of the round, and this is the reality of the situation. A magnificent performance and a huge, huge lead.
Real.
That throw's not going to count. It's another foul. The fifth
Real.
attempt.
They take away everything that's good. Yeah, pretty much, dude.
Crowd responding to that.
We gotta use
Let's
like
take a check on
Klarna
the
or something to pay
scoreboard
for a
then,
McDonald's.
and it's Team USA in first
our daily
place.
payment toward McDonald's,
When justice
toward
is back.
our Big Mac meal. That's what they're hoping for.
Well, certainly not the best performance in this competition, but it doesn't matter at this stage. Welcome to the Olympic Stadium. 80,000 people on hand here for the next event, and this really has been brought to life. The jewel of the Olympic crown. It's a very good start. That's excellent. Always good to get on the leaderboard in the first round. Well, the crowd definitely up for this event. Round 2.
I feel like those are probably the only reasonably priced things on the menu.
Well,
Is
first
the-
place performance
for
so
the
far
boxes,
from Team
honestly.
USA, and that has been shown on the scoreboard.
But that just proves that they can literally sell everything else for so much cheaper.
I think he'll be quite happy with that throw.
Right.
Stirring stuff as that round comes to a close, and the scoreboard tells it all. A huge lead in this one.
They're practically just throwing it in your face that they're like, oh, we can We could charge you so much less for this, but we're not going to.
That's over 90 metres, and I've got to be honest, the high jumpers are starting to get worried. 5th attempt now.
But unfortunately, it's just too easy to get, you know?
Absolutely terrific. Sails
Oh,
cross
yeah.
90 metres.
Dude, it all comes from the same place. You ever heard of
Last
Cisco?
chance saloon, 6th
SYSCO?
and final attempt.
Dude. SYSCO is like, well, Cisco, I guess
It's
would be
another
what it's
biggie,
called,
this
but it
one. Good performance that.
could be construed as the Cisco, though.
Fully. Welcome back to the Olympic Stadium.
Computer
then for the
brand.
men's
But if you
javelin.
ever see those, every
Just so
restaurant of
many
all
things
time
right, this athlete.
uses that.
Can he put them all
service.
together in one throw? A good throw this towards the 80-meter mark.
There's some places
That's all
that don't
Another solid
use that
throw
for
from this
specific
athlete.
things, like dominoes.
Well, here we are in the second round.
Dominoes uses the
Well, that's not
the Cisco
bad. That's
stuff
not
or
bad
whatever
at all.
for
Let's
everything
get
but their
confirmation on the standings
dough.
after that last
They
round.
make their own
And
dough.
USA are in third.
I have no idea. Genetically modified, just duplicating them. Plus, you do get a ton of meat from one cow, if you think about it.
At the halfway
And
mark and lying in
I feel
third
like
place, and I'm
no
sure
part of the
those
body goes
watching in this
unused.
athlete's country will be really excited about that.
You're
Still
definitely
much
eating-
to do though, but it's very promising.
If you've ever eaten a hot dog or any sort of processed meat like that, then yes.
He likes it. He likes it a lot. Well, first place performance so far from Team
Right, that-
USA,
that too,
and that is
probably.
being shown on the scoreboard.
Actually, they use those for dog treats called bully sticks.
The crowd appreciates it, but I think he knows he can throw further.
I love processed meat.
Well, after that round, this athlete, much to the crowd's delight, is in
It
the
is.
lead. Sprinting towards the line.
Are you asking for a friend? Because if you're asking for a friend, then okay, yeah. They're
Emotion.
you can get them at any pet
This
store.
point, look at the Olympic Stadium. It really does look splendid. Another perfect day at the 2012 Games. The next event is the
Talk
final
about
of the
buttered
javelin.
sauce. Where it comes from, where it does,
This
what it
athlete
is.
knows he has all the technique
Are you
and the
referencing that?
ability to become the next Olympic champion.
His friend does though. Are you referencing Gary Busey with the buttered sausage thing
towards the
again?
90-meter mark. Very impressive
incredible.
stuff, that.
I don't
Here
know
we go
where
again, then.
I pulled that from, which I did.
Crowd responding to that.
You don't need a dog to
Let's have a
enjoy.
look at the scoreboard at the end of that
bully
round,
sticks.
and look at this lead. It really is
I heard that. I
commanding
heard
at
that
this
from a
stage.
friend. I heard that from a friend as well.
Awesome stuff from this athlete in round 3. Well, that's the end of the round, and comfortably in the lead here. It really has been an impressive performance.
You gotta get the hantavirus or whatever the hell.
A brilliant throw, launching it long. While the USA remain in contention after that last throw.
4.48 meters.
Good performance from Team USA so far, and the scoreboard confirms it. They're in first place.
You've been playing the
Here we go
javelin
again then
fucking
in round 5 of the
Pose for
javelin.
so long.
Won't trouble the leaderboard with that. Foul throw. Let's take a check on the scoreboard then, and it's Team USA in first place.
Wait. Did you either of you see that video of that guy who's like stuck on the cruise ship that has like the hantavirus or whatever?
Next up, Starting
Well, this is the
United
final
States of
attempt for this
America.
athlete.
Yeah, I know. Everyone in the comments was like,
Foul.
just stop. You're not getting out of there.
Well, that's going to be a foul. Needs to stop before the line.
I can imagine. He's on,
Jumping for joy after
he's on the
that
quarantine
performance.
ship.
A great victory.
Ground zero.
And what a
Not
way
ground
to
zero.
celebrate.
Patient zero is on that
Here's
ship.
the replay. Team USA has another Olympic champion and another gold medal for the table. In second place and silver, it's France. And in third place, bronze for Russia.
7.60 meters. Third, Russia with a distance of 5.74 meters.
Yeah, well, I mean, you said that they were coughing like insanely bad.
7.87 meters. Fifth, Great Britain with a
Staying in first place, then,
You know,
as
pretty
we
much
look
everything
forward
started
to the
from
Olympic
tuberculosis.
Stadium, the jewel in the crown of the Olympic Park. This is the place where these athletes will take the next step on their Olympic dream.
I think either John or Hank Green has a book about tuberculosis and how
Really good technical
it pretty much
performance
changed everything.
there. Nobody seems able to touch Team USA at this point. They're so far in the lead.
There's a lot of stuff
This
that wouldn't
really is
exist if it
very,
wasn't for
very good.
tuberculosis. So.
Well, this is a long throw, a really long throw. This
I know,
athlete
and then, like,
looks in great
of
shape.
course, the virus that they have like stays dormant for a while.
see
You
what
know,
they
like
measure this one out, but that's a
it's
decent
spreadable,
throw.
but like they don't know
Good
that they have it
performance
yet.
from Team USA so far, and the scoreboard confirms it.
Of course,
They're in first
happens all the
place.
time. Dude. Like, what are these people doing? Just hanging out in the Amazon rainforest or whatever?
Arcs out to over 90 meters. Midway through
Oh, yeah,
this
did you see
event,
that
and
tweet,
the
too?
USA are in first place.
About some guy,
Should be
like,
no nerves now
I don't
in
know
round
if it was
number
real or
4.
not, but like there was a screenshot of a tweet from like a long time ago, and like it was about a guy that overheard a conversation saying that if they really wanted to do something, that they
That's
would
another good throw for Team USA.
make the
Let's
antivirus
take a check on the
human
scoreboard
transmissible
there,
or something.
And it's Team USA in first place. This is round number 5 then.
Isn't that nuts? Crazy if true.
Well, not bad. Well, a first place performance so far from Team USA, and that is being shown on the scoreboard.
I don't know, dude. Another pandemic, dude. I don't know, man.
Everything right, and he's jumping for joy quite rightly.
Yeah.
Well,
I
the crowd
think it
are up
can
there on the
spread
feet. They
to
understand
humans, but it takes a
just
long
how
time
good
and it's
this
prolonged
athlete's been today.
contact.
This is the Olympic
But I think so
Stadium in
far, a
London's
couple
East
people have
End.
actually
Some
been
terrific
diagnosed with it
views over
from
the city. But now it's time
whatever
for the
plane
next
that
event to take place.
person was on.
80,000 here, and they're all watching.
And like, haven't a couple people from the cruise died?
Well, that's a good opening throw. Let's take a check of the leaderboard at the end of the first round. Here we go then, round 2.
No. I'm sure yours is. I'm sure it's clean. Yeah, 33%.
Well, a first place
Yeah.
performance so far from Team USA, and that is being shown on the scoreboard.
Don't you have like the good rat stuff though, Hart?
Arcs out to over 90 meters. First place at the midway point for Team USA, and things definitely going to plan.
Right. Yeah. So you're probably good. Antivirus free.
Foul.
This could be massive.
Or is it just from the rats that like run around, your
towards the
place? Or,
line.
you know.
Well, that looks like a big one. Oh, this could be a massive throw. That's over 90 meters. It's all going to come down to this, the delivery.
Little rat.
an opportunity. Some people think that concrete and steel structures are ugly, but how can you feel that about this place? 80,000 people jammed in here for the next event.
It's the question of the century right now.
That's arcing really long. A decent first round performance. This is the second round. It looks quick on the runway here. That's a good release. This is long. This is arcing out. Well, that's terrific. Absolutely terrific. Third round of the javelin now. Well, that's very close to a world record, and he could go on to break it here.
Oh,
Foul.
Well, a slight problem with this
he actually
one.
clutched up with the perfect
There's no point
response.
measuring it. That throw won't count because it's a foul.
Except there's the ranch one, like the jalapeno ranch one is still out though. I think so that could be good too.
Really good throw. Stirring stuff as that round comes to a close, and the scoreboard tells it all. A huge lead in this one.
It's good, yeah. I mean, both of them are spicy, so
Great throw, this one. Could be a long one.
frosted lemonade. I've never had a
Amazing
frosted
stuff.
lemonade from
Almost a new
Chick-fil-A, I
world
don't think.
record. Along to the Olympic Stadium, the jewel in the crown of the Olympic
Is that what you're
Park.
gonna get, Hart?
This is the place
Have you
where
had
these
lunch?
athletes will take the next step on their Olympic dream.
Foul.
That's a foul attempt. That's not legal, I'm afraid. You'll have to have another go in the next round.
Will do.
Excellent stuff. What a performance. A wonderful performance so far, and the results on the scoreboard are just as
What kind of
electrifying.
like homemade
It
chili
is
or what?
A terrific, terrific
You make
lead
chili?
that this athlete takes from here. Well, laying down the gauntlet to those around them, that's another terrific effort from this athlete.
Damn, go
Not
off.
quite perfection, but not
Go
far
off,
off.
bro.
States of America.
Hell yeah, no, that's
Well, this is
awesome.
the fourth round when the athletes are
Slinging your own
fully
chili
warmed
over
up,
there?
The nerves have gone. You expect the better throws here.
You gotta enter a chili competition.
Landing over 80 meters and plenty to be happy about here. Round number 5.
Oh, dude, just chili in general, any sort of chili, man. Ah, dang.
Well, that's the end of the round, and now on the scoreboard has a really big lead.
Do you have any? Do you usually have it with anything? Do you like? I feel like when I have chili, I usually have like cornbread or something. And that really makes it
The fans like that.
10 times better.
All of that hard work has paid off. The Olympic Stadium really does look splendid. Another perfect day at the 2012 Olympics. I think everybody's enjoyed this event so far.
Yeah, it's pretty much the
Now
same thing.
it's time for the javelin to take center stage, though. This is the Olympic final.
We call
Started well here. Second attempt. Nerves
The
should
Gen
be
Z
gone by
cornbread.
now. Good stuff. Very good stuff. Well, first place performance so far from Team USA, and that has been shown on the scoreboard. Oh, this could be huge. It's sailing high. It's sailing long. Absolutely incredible throw. And he knows it. He absolutely knows it. The javelin goes up. That one's another high one. It's right down the middle, and bang! Too much momentum on the runway on this occasion, and in the end, that's going to cost him a foul throw. And that's another good one, and the fans respond well. Quite rightly as well.
Next up is the competitor representing United
Last chance
States of
saloon,
America.
sixth and final attempt. Uncoils now. Well, that's going to go out, and it's going to be long, this one, very long. Oh, that's massive! Absolute.
Right, moving on.
Welcome to the Olympic Stadium. 80,000 people on hand here for the next event, and this really has been brought to life. The jewel of the Olympic crown. This was all down to the technique. Good balance to start with, then the big explosion at the end. Releasing the shot at the perfect moment.
Oh yeah, I'll be down. Are you fixing for a little bit more hog gameplay or
22
what?
meters.
United States
Let's take a check on the scoreboard
Nothing
then,
better than
and
being
it's
a hog.
Team USA in first place. Sends it high, that's arcing towards 22
We had all four of
meters.
us on an Overwatch team. It'd be
First
great.
place at the midway point for Team USA, and things definitely going to plan. This could be big. This could be very big. Explodes across the circle. This is massive. This is huge. It's almost a world record. Well, that went up and out there, and the technique at the end was very good, and that makes it a decent shot here. Well, this is a terrific shot put event. A number of different contenders that could all take home a medal here. The fans respond. Amazing performance today. Oh, unbridled joy here. First, this is the Olympic Stadium. Welcome. One of the most sustainable ever built. The lower bowl is set into the existing landscape, meaning less need for steel. Great release point of that shot. Let's take a check of the results then after round one. Oh, this
Legit,
looks
not even
good.
close.
Let's take a check on the scoreboard then, and it's Team USA in first place.
Oh, this could be really good.
Fantastic release, and this looks long.
Man, this
Midway
was
through
so
this
much
event,
harder.
and the USA are in first place. It's good distance on that shot. Good performance from Team USA so far, and the scoreboard confirms it. They're in first place.
Yeah, this could be good too.
Goodness
Literally
me.
cannot click the button
So
any faster.
close to a world record.
United States of America.
And that tells you that this athlete really is prepared for this event.
It's not even
Good distance on that shot. He deserves all the accolades and all the credit the crowd.
Screw it.
terrific atmosphere, and this really should bring the best out of these athletes. Well, she says all the training has gone right going into this event, and she's in great shape. Well, this is going to be a test for this athlete. Needs to go clear on this and needs to have good technique to do it. Acknowledges the crowd for their part in this. Well, this is close to being a perfect jump. Well, the world record is on the line here, and so everything must go perfect.
Let's go. He just freaking beat it. Big W. Was not expecting that. Oh wait. And
well, that was impressive stuff.
2.18 would have to beat.
This athlete could send out a real statement with the next height selection. Contact with the bar and it will fall. Well, the second attempt at this height. Only a small tweak needed. Well, the takeoff was poor there. I don't know what was wrong with this athlete, but I think they need to have another look at this. Oh. Hits the bar and it falls off. All of that hard work has really paid. This is the Olympic Stadium, one of the most ecologically sound structures in the whole of world athletics. This stadium really is state-of-the-art. 80,000 in capacity and beautiful on the eye. Well, that won't be any good, I'm afraid. A stutter in the run-up will have cost this athlete. No chance of going clear when you hit the bar that hard. Whoa,
let's go.
Okay.
Massively
fortunate there. However it happened, I'm sure she's delighted with that.
For all the marbles.
We've got the confirmed results of those who went clear at that height. But that won't be any good, I'm afraid. A stutter in the run-up will have cost this athlete.
I'm also worried that some of these are just at the point where you can't go any higher.
When you hit the bar that hard. Hits the bar and it falls off. So here we go then. It all rides on this. A third and
they give you the option, though. Surely it's possible.
Stay in the competition. Contact with the bar and it will fall. She deserves the applause. A super. Plenty of crowd support here. They're all ready to get this event underway.
That's not possible. No way.
Here she is, ready for a world record. Well, the run-in was great, but the takeoff really left them in big trouble. Well, here we go then. Attempt number 2. Well, the takeoff was poor there. I don't know what was wrong with this athlete, but I think they need to have another look at this. She clips the bar and it falls. So much hard work went into this. 4 years of preparations since Beijing, and these athletes now must be ready. Any injuries, any doubts must be shoved clear from their mind. Ultimately a failure, but not far away from getting this absolutely right. Well, that won't be any good, I'm afraid. A stutter in the run-up will have cost this athlete. No chance of going clear when you hit the bar that hard. Ultimately a failure, but not far away
one more
from
going
getting this absolutely
popping off.
right.
You guys are still there.
Welcome to this beautiful Olympic Stadium built specifically for these games. This really is the jewel of the crown. Absolutely sold out. What a venue this is. Well, the takeoff was poor there. I don't know what was wrong with this athlete, but I think they need to have another look at this. She clips the bar and it falls. Well, here we go, attempt number 3, looking for better things. contact with the bar and it will fall.
I don't know if it's possible. I did it. I did it perfect twice.
Performance.
I'm doing it one more time.
Day in London. Here at the Olympic Stadium, we've already seen so much action, but now it's the high jump that takes centre stage, and what a field we have here. Well, the run-in was great, but the takeoff really left them in big trouble. Hits the bar and it falls off. Final attempt at this height. She clips the bar and it falls. Well, that's it. It's real frustration.
Peace out if you guys are still there. Thank you for the gifts, Heart. I appreciate it.